Umqombothi.
I work hard every day to make my beer.
Umqombothi.
Wake up early every morning to please my people with African beer.
Umqombothi.
Oh man, Umqombothi, South African singer, the princess of Africa, Yvonne Chaka-Chaka, and Afro-pop songstress Amanda Black have remade the popular South African Umqombothi song. The hit song was composed by the legendary Sello Chicco Twala and speaks to the pride of brewing African beer. First performed by Yvonne Chaka-Chaka herself in 1988, the Umqombothi hit song has proved over the years to be a classic. Yvonne Chaka-Chaka joins us now this morning to share more on their latest release. A very good morning to you, Yvonne. Welcome back to Morning Live. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Sam, and good morning to your viewers as well and to everybody. Thank you for having me.
Gosh, Umqombothi, who would forget this track? Who is an African and can forget this track? And I remember when I was about 4 or 5 years, I used to sing this track, and I didn't even know what Umqombothi was, and I often got into trouble with my mother, and she asked me, "Where the hell did you hear that song?" But it is at that point, at that particular point in time, a national anthem, and it is as old as some of the magazine covers at your back, and it is an absolutely beautiful track. And you decided with Amanda Black to give it a new lease of life. Not that it needed life, because it's an old classic that will forever live. So why the decision to reinvigorate the song?
Thank you very much, Sam. When you say you were 5, and I really feel like a dinosaur. But but I must say that Umqombothi really was Jerusalem. Like Jerusalem today, you know, and it was just one of those big songs. I remember going to Japan, and the Japanese were saying Hotel Rwanda, and I could not understand because Umqombothi is right at the beginning of Hotel Rwanda. But this time, I must say that when King Kong, approached me to say we want to do something for Christmas, for people to come together and, for an elderly person, giving a baton to a younger person and embracing our culture. But we want to do this with Umqombothi, with a calabash, because, for me, drinking from a calabash, it means we are one.
Yes.
You drink, shake, you pass it to somebody else. It means I love you, I trust you, we are together. Spuza from the same cup. So we are together. So when King Kong came to me and approached me, I thought, wow, that was a very good thing. Who wouldn't really do that? And working with Amanda Black was amazing. And our tag word is ours is to share. It is time to share. It is time to care. It is time to give as well.
Yeah. And why do you think the song is still a hit to this date and rings in the ears of many?
Well, I think, when you make a song that stands the test of time, everybody will want to replicate it. I mean, sure. Umqombothi has been remixed so many times, but this time, I know it was mixed in Germany, it was mixed in London, and this time it's mixed in South Africa, and working with Amanda was amazing. And the song, obviously, as you said, it was composed by Chicco Twala and Van Wyk, but this time we worked with Amanda Black's producer. Mm-hmm. So it was young people, we left them to do their thing, and I went in, and at some stage Amanda would say, "Hi Mama, sing it like this," and I would say to her, "Sing it like this," and she was like, "I'm scared to kill Mama's song." But really, Umqombothi is just one of those classics, a song that will be there for a very, very, very long time. And I'm grateful to you and everyone out there who really embrace the song again.
And will forever embrace it. I mean, it'll never die, it'll never grow old. And the song was released back in the 1980s. So what are some of the fondest and greatest memories that you relived when you were working with Amanda Black on the remake of this song?
Working with Amanda Black was really amazing. She is a real superstar. She's such a gifted young person, but she's got her feet firm on the ground. And what I loved about her is that she loves her culture. She embraces her culture. So it was very easy for us to sing this song. And she kept on asking me, "Mama, uyakwazi ukwenza umqombothi? Mama, uyakwazi ukudidiyela?" and things like that. And that really made me so happy that as young as she was embracing her culture, and she was very proud. And she said, "Ndiyakwazi ukwenza umqombothi." And for us and King Kong that's the thing. We want young people to embrace their culture, be proud of their culture, and to know that umqombothi is not just a drink eselwa bafuna ukuba shushu, but it's a drink that has got nutrients, and it's a drink that we should be proud of.
And how did it work? Did you both share the same studio time with Amanda?
Yes, we did. You know, the song was done before COVID, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Between January and February, yes. And so I'm very grateful that, you know, the people who we're working with, they adhered to the laws. We had to stop until now because it is important, you know, to adhere to the triple C's. We could not be together. We could not be with crowds and do all sorts of things. But now things are changing, and this is the time for Christmas. But we still say to people, it is important that, you know, you practice social distancing, even though you want to give, even though what you want to share, even though you want to be together. It is important for us to live longer and adhere to the COVID-19 protocols.
You know, with so many remixes being done to this track, how is this one different and unique?
Well, you know, as I said, I've had so many young people from Kenya, from London, even from Jamaica approaching me to want to remix Umqombothi. And I've given them the latitude to do that. This, for me, did not lose the gist of the song, of the originality. They just pepped it up. So I said to the young people, if young people don't like it, it's Amanda and Crispin's fault, because we gave them the latitude to do it, you know, their way. And I was very happy because really they didn't lose the song. They just enhanced it and make it to sound new. You know? Absolutely.
And that's the most important point, that it does not lose the essence and the meaning. And the song is currently out, Yvonne. How would you describe it to someone who still hasn't heard it?
Well, to someone who hasn't heard the song, I think it is important to download Umqombothi 2.0 with Yvonne Chaka-Chaka and Amanda Black. And it's a song to enjoy. As I said, the background behind the song is to share, is to give, is to love one another, appreciate one another. But I think above all, sympathize and empathize with everybody. That's the meaning of Umqombothi this time. Thank you to King Kong and all the people who really saw fit that the song should be remade, but for a good reason this time.
All right, you know, Yvonne, on Christmas Day, on the 25th, my cousin will be lobolad in Swaziland. So I'll be blasting that song on full blast on all the loudspeakers and the Kumba speakers. And I'll be telling everybody who cares to listen that I spoke to you when you launched this song on Morning Live. Thank you so much for joining us, and all the best. Continue being inspiration to all African citizens.
Sewutawusala umvusela ke wena wekunene umtshela ukuthi ngithi ashade kahle atibambe kahle ke abe ngumuntu lo kahle abe umkhwenyana nomakoti lo kahle. And to everybody out there, I want to say thank you very much, and to the viewers at SABC and all the SABC people working there. We know it's not easy, but we want to wish you all the very best, and we want to say please keep the jobs. Thank you very much.
Most definitely. Thank you so much, Yvonne. We appreciate your time. All right, Yvonne Chaka-Chaka has released a new dope track called Umqombothi 2.0 with the talented singer Amanda Black. This is Morning Live. It is 6 minutes to 8 o'clock.
Health Talk